has also received a he has also received a fellowship from Science Academic Summer Research Fellowship Program from NCL Pune for 2 months during June and July in 2013. He is having a total research experience of about 25 years, and he is also an approved guide. He has guided around 10 MPharm students at Manipal University and many at Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Science, Bangalore. To his credit, he has received Best Teacher Award 2 times from Manipal University for the academic year 2012-13 and 2014-15 respectively. He is also having 14 research publications in high impact journals. With this brief introduction, I welcome Dr. Vijay Bhaskar sir to take over. And his topic is a tool of healthy and quality life. I welcome you once again, sir.
Shall we start, sir?
Yeah, I'm starting.
Okay.
Is it visible?
Yes, sir. Very much.
Good morning, all of you. It's my I'm getting the noise of someone.
I am muted.
Yeah. It's my great pleasure and honor to deliver a lecture before my fellow pharmacy teachers. I'm really blessed to interact with you all people in the form of a guest lecture. I thank AICTE, the Kelly management, and my Hubli principal, a good friend of mine, Vishnath Swami, and organizing committee, including Hassan Pasha. They always very, very humble. I tell you, I cannot imagine their love and affection. That's how I am. My age is getting, lifespan is getting increased because of their love and affection. Thank you very much for the same. Now, as we are aware of this, that yoga is an ancient wisdom. It's a treasure of our India. Our ancestors, our saints, they have been kept while practicing great terminologies and Omkara. They think that it is a religious practice, very, very important. It's a spiritual practice. That is how they look at this in a myopic eye. Very, very important nowadays. This is now yoga, no more it is in a of Indian culture. It is internationalized. Very important this is, okay? All of we should aware of this. Yoga has been scientifically approved after carrying out an exhaustive research on this. Okay, the word is remained as it is because it is a simple 2 letters. Otherwise, we would have been changed this actually. Including it won the Nobel Prizes, few Nobel Prizes. That's why, you know how the Western community sees India, because we are growing, highly populated. They are developed, they are ahead, much ahead than us. That's why they always see in a narrow angle. That's why once they saw the results, the research results from this, a very, very positive, they acknowledged it. And now you don't believe this is a $1 billion yoga practice in the America, not only in America, even European countries also, including Africa also. That's why almost 200 countries have been practicing the yoga. Okay. Please remember, all of you, and also you remove from your mind, yoga is not all about twisting and turning. Remember, your bodies, you might have been seeing yoga asanas. It is a part of the yoga, but the beauty of this yoga is to sit for 15 minutes at home in a calm and quiet place, early morning, 4:30 or 5 o'clock. If you sit and just look at the activities of your mind, you know, the mind is the noblest gift given by the God when we are born. Okay. So we just are misusing it. It became an abnormal because of our lifestyle. Very important this is. Okay. These are all not my words. Please remember, I am just a pharmacist. But when I have gone through the literature, I found it is being very, very important. Okay. That's why sit for 15 minutes and observe. That's why our ancestors used to say, sit before the God, take a photo and sit before him while doing the puja. But we all pray the God to fulfill our aspirations, the desires. That is not the one. Very important this is. Okay. That's why take a pleasant place in the morning, early morning. Because early morning, why they say? It is very calm and quiet. Yeah. Just sit for 15 minutes. And don't chant anything if you are not comfortable saying Om or anything. Just sit and observe the activities, because we are all the professionals. We are all educated. Yes or no? We are science students. Science must be understand. That's what now Western people, they say. What they say, you observe your mind. What are all the thoughts? They measured also the thoughts which are coming out from the your mind, ranging from 15 to 60,000 of thoughts are generating from the mind. Can you imagine? And 95% of them are repetitive, and it is a junk, because your sense organs collected the data wherever you go of your activities. Okay, these are all getting repetitive. They are coming in the form of a dream, maybe while you are sleeping. That is an absolute ridiculous. Okay, I'm saying about the Nobel Prize winner, what he said, the words. I'm not taking the saints' words, because you don't believe the saints' words. Okay, so what they said here, you just clean your mind. Remember, very important here is, your body is the product of your thoughts and emotions. Okay, that is why you clean. I do bath regularly. Okay, because to clean my physical body. But who will clean? The mind. Very important. That's why having a bath to mind is by simply sitting for 15 minutes. If you sit for 15 minutes, just let it be whatever. Just close your eyes and sit. Nothing you do. 15 minutes. It becomes a keep on practice. If you practice for 3 to 6 months, based on the intensity of your longing towards the practice, I'm telling you, you will enjoy the benefits of it after the 6 months. Okay. You see this world as a very, very ordinary, and you will attach to the cosmic world, which is an infinite. Okay. I will put forward like this. If I am in the traffic, if I'm in the roads, I will see traffic is very, very uncomfortable. Yes or no? Very noisy. But if I go near to the traffic, to the 10th floor, somewhere in the building, if I observe from the 10th floor, the traffic becomes very smaller. Yes or no? Very important this is. Okay. It looks very smaller and no noisy at all. It means you are escalating to the newer heights in your mind. Okay. That's why what happens here is, when you escalate to the newer heights in your mind, other dimensions of your body, mind. What happens? Whatever the noise which is coming from your mind, you won't listen. Like as good as it is observing from the 10th floor, the road traffic. That is the beauty of yoga, isn't it? This is how it is been simplified in this yoga. This is how scientifically been approved. No more beyond anything. If you are practicing, don't read about anything about the yoga. And don't, just because if you read theoretically, if you acquired the knowledge of yoga, it does not mean that you are a yogi. Okay, you are not doing the practice. You must practice only by sitting for 15 minutes. The benefits I don't tell you. Tell me after 3 months what happens. You will see the immense longing for your life. You enjoy the blissful nature in your mind. Even if tsunami comes beside you, you will laugh at that. To such an extent, you will become extraordinary. You will enjoy both the physical health and as well as the mental health. Never ever. If you don't do yoga, no sir, I don't do yoga. What happens? You tell me. You are inviting, because you are exposed to the constantly to the physical environment. There may be a stress in the job. I don't want to repeat. Younger generation always, because your younger generation already feeling the kind of the pressure which you have imposed by the your superiors or your college, in your college, or from the family or from the surroundings. What happens? The stressful life, anger, so on, all those evils, isn't they accumulate in your mind and they cause you disturbance in your health. If I get a small 1 degree body rise temperature, I am uncomfortable. You imagine the body, isn't chronic suffering with the stressful condition. What happens? You invite your lifestyle diseases, yes or no? Like diabetes, hypertension, and so on. At the age of 30 years, nowadays it became so widespread, all these lifestyle diseases. I tell you, I'm fed up to hear that my doctors in Mahe, in Manipal hospital, they are saying me, isn't 30 years, 35 years, they're coming for all cardiovascular complications, blood clotting in the heart. This is absolutely stupidity. And with a lot of ignorance, we are educated. Yes or no? All of you should listen. This is, we are educated. We should enjoy the royalty of health. Very important. First, I should enjoy being a pharmacist. Then I should convey the best to the surroundings. Yes or no? That's why yoga is the best tool. You imagine, Americans branded this. That's why so many 10,000 yoga teachers are there in the UK and America now. It is became a big business, at least now. Okay, you tried for your happiness the money, you tried for your happiness the wealth. Okay, you tried relationships, you tried positions, everything, but you are unsettled in your life. Something it gives to you the benefit temporarily, but permanently you are not feeling the happiness from all those accumulations. And now the yoga, Patanjali Maharshi, who invented the yoga, he says this: you tried all, but you are not comfortable. At least practice the yoga. Sit for a while, they say. That is why it has got an immense values. If you practice, I tell you, you will enjoy the health and you live a quality life. This is what the message from this lecture. If you, I try my level best to put forward scientifically, but not spiritually. I'm very ordinary man. Okay, I just learned this and just wanted to convey to my younger generation preferentially. Elders, if they are there, if I'm speaking beyond the scope, you must pardon me. Very important this is. Okay. So the question is, very important. We are born, yes or no? Accidentally, knowingly, unknowingly, I don't know. I asked the same question to why you given me birth? I asked my mother when I was a 10th standard student, because we are all 8 siblings in my home. I asked Mama, what is the purpose of our birth? I asked. She was feeling shy. No answer from her, actually. I decided on the day. It means, okay, we are born. And also very important is, our life is immortal. Okay? Very important. We have forgotten. Okay? Mortal means, okay, there is a limited amount of time and energy. Yes or no? 100 years maybe our body has, beyond which cannot be. You know, after 50, 60 years nowadays, it's difficult to live. So mortal meaning, we are going to die. If we are consciously aware of this, then you decide how to live, okay, a healthy and quality life. This is very important. Okay, we forgotten that we don't die. Some other will die, but not me. This is the, if we have, it is all the best for you people. Okay. Then very important here is, slides are visible.
Yes, sir. Very clear.
Okay, 1 second. I want to hide this.
Which one, sir?
The scrolling which is coming here, video panel. 1 second. Now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay.
I request
Now-
once again, sir, can you just switch on the video, your video, so that delegates
Oh.
can view you also.
What they want to see, if they see slide is enough.
Okay, okay. Thanks, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Because here it is coming for me. 1 second. 1 second. Later on, they can see me.
Okay,
In the
okay,
end.
sure, sir. Okay.
Now, very important here is, sorry. Okay. If I am referring to my name, Vijay Bhaskar means, okay, it is only of my body name, physical body name, very important, okay? So, I am referred to my name, meaning I am referred to my physical body, okay? But everybody should think that you are not alone the physical body. Each and every individual has, okay, an invisible body, the one which is not visible, always it is, okay? Imagine the white in the second diagram you have here, okay? This portion we call it as, okay? We are not aware of this unless you get an awareness of this, you don't find. We will only decorate our physical body, but we are not aware of this, although we are professionals, because we don't listen, okay? Very important this is. Who said this? Our ancestors keep on saying, but we didn't listen this. But remember, this gentleman, Alexis Carrel from France, he is a Nobel Prize winner. He is a doctor by profession, received Nobel Prize in 1912. In 1930s, he wrote, in the end of his career, okay, he wrote a book, and he given his experiences, he narrated his experiences about the human body. He said, I only can see the body, meaning the cells, tissues, organs, systems, and so on. But I do not know where the happiness is coming from the body, where the sorrowness is coming from the body, where anger is coming from the body. isn't it not? It means there is a something beyond the physical body that is the responsible for causing all those, for generating all those. One must be aware of those. If you are not aware of those, then you will never be a human being, as good as you are living as an animal. Yes, sir? On this earth, there are 84 lakh living, 84 million living species are there. Sorry, 84 lakh living species. Among those, human being is a most intellectual. Am I right? There is no other animal which has a thinking abilities. Only human being has. That's the reason he written this. He has written. There is a subtle body behind you that you must master it. If you are once touched that, if you know that you have one more, then you will never be disturbed in the life. This is his saying, his conclusions. You can read this. It is a freely downloadable Man the Unknown book. Okay. That's why, let me put like this. This is the one-dimensional. What are all the other dimensions of our human body? Your thoughts, collection of your thoughts, mind. Yes or no? The mind is the other dimension, which has the collection of your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions. Because of our lifestyle, isn't mind collects all the data from our environment, from the surroundings, and it keeps reacting to them by generating abnormally the thoughts. Those are all keep on remaining in the mind, those emotions, feelings. I have get a grudge on someone else, remembering the past, worrying about the future. These are all these. We never try to live in the present moment, but we try to go in the past to future and worry about the future, isn't it? And those data, remember, if you are going past, if you are going the future, it means you are generating the data in the mind. Remember, that all remain and keeps on hampering you in your lifestyle. And we are showing that we are spitting the acid onto our surroundings so that our surroundings also will suffer because of me, because of my abnormality in the mind. Yes or no? This is the sickness. It is a suffering. It is not said by me. It is by doctors. I don't say saints because you don't believe saints. Okay? Doctors said this. I have gone through the literature. These are all the words I still remember by constant, because you are the pharmacy teachers. Please learn this, very important. Imbibe these qualities and clean the mind as good as like cleaning your physical body. That is our intention. Okay. What happens here is you got an invisible body, and your invisible body collects the data from your regular activities, and it will show, okay, there are some negative thoughts in the mind. I don't say it is a negative thoughts. They become a poisons. Okay, your desires, your anger, your attachments, too much attachments. I don't describe each one because it takes a lot of time. I tell you, we can have a discussion on each parameter. Hope everybody knows this. Indians knows all of these, but you decide. Okay, because we have a less time. So this greediness, all this we call it as poisonous. Okay, which remains in the mind and causing you disturbances. Very important this is, isn't it? Example you take, stress. Everybody knows this word. It's a common English terminology. It is an emotional experience, emotional feeling in your mind. Everything is a stress. Okay. So when you feel a stress, it is a thought, abnormal thought in the mind. So what happens? It has an implications on your body. We all know it stimulates the part of the autonomic nervous system known as sympathetic nervous system. Sympathetic nervous system stimulation. What are the neurohumoral transmitters in the sympathetic nervous system? You have adrenaline and noradrenaline. Okay. Then you got here via the pituitary from the hypothalamic, you are stimulating the adrenal glands to release cortisol. Remember, I'm taking only these three: cortisol, it's a steroidal hormone, epinephrine, norepinephrine, also called as adrenaline and noradrenaline. They are called as poisonous chemicals. We are calling them as neurotransmitters, isn't it not? Hormones, but they are poisonous chemicals. You see their effects, bad effects on our body. They causes reduction, cortisol excessive production causes reduction in the insulin production from your beta cells. Okay, that leads to your diabetes. Your epinephrine and norepinephrine, look at here, they have an effects on your cardiovascular system, increased blood pressure, heart rate, tachycardia effects. Okay, you can see the alterations in the cardiovascular system. How long the body can able to cope up with these? Yes or no? This is also a machine. Human body is a machine. Very important. This is. We forget this. That's why we have a family doctors. Now doctors became a family doctors. Everybody, every day they should come. It became a business. This is absolutely stupidity. Okay. Then how to manage the life? Very important. This is. Okay. How to manage the life. Okay. Let us put forward like this. Then you buy a smartphone. Okay. And when you buy a car, you always be given, supplied with a user guide. Am I right? User manual. What is its importance? It has got a stepwise listed instructions to use the respective gadgets. Am I right? So if you follow the user manual, you can make use of your gadgets, electronic gadgets efficiently and effectively. Yes or no? Yes or no? It means they are giving wonderful instructions to you. If after all, an electronic gadget, if it has so much importance, why don't we think? Is there any user manual for humans? Yes or no? Yes, we have. That is what we say, our religious holy books. Like we have a Bhagavad Gita and Mahabharata, Ramayana for Hindus, Quran for Muslims, and Bible for Christians, and so on. We say we also have spiritual practices regularly, the festivals, sequence appearance of annually the festivals. Those are also has little significance, but we never find out it's a significance. Yes or no? Only we try to enjoy the foods from the festivals. Okay, then we got yoga practice. That is what emphasizing here. Yoga, although formerly it was a spiritual practice, no more yoga has been. It is now totally worldwide accepted tool, scientific tool. Please consider. No more spiritual tool this is. Don't consider if you are not believing the spiritualism. Okay, at least for your happiness, for your health purpose, let us consider this is as, let us consider this as scientific tool, Western tool. Don't chant any Sanskrit words if you don't have confidence in them, if you don't believe them, but at least use your regular English words, okay, or your own language words to practice this. According to scientific research, okay, all these yoga is proven with data, all these, okay, it reduces stress, relieves the anxiety, all these benefits you are getting. Okay, you absolutely, there is no other second thought in this. Okay, you are very, very, 1 second. Okay, as a whole human being, not only the diseases, it is very, very helpful Isn't it? Is exhaustive research work has been carried out. This is what the salient futures of the research I will put forward. This lady from Australia, but settled in America, received a Nobel Prize in 2009, along with his students and some colleagues. He worked on that. Okay. Look at here the title, meditation can slow down aging. Okay, very important. I'll just put forward in a single sentence, in few sentences like this. She said, 12 minutes of daily yoga meditation. Meditation, yoga meditation means sitting for constantly for 15 minutes for 8 weeks. Okay, she proven by experimental evidences enhances by 43% the activity of telomerase enzyme. Okay, there will be a very vast, okay, benefit effects if you carry out the yoga meditation. To understand this, let us go like this. Your cell is there, am I right? Cell undergoes division, cell multiplication. It is a phenomena in order to maintain the normal number of cells in our body. Each and every cell will undergo, and each cell has genetic material because you need to transfer your ancestors' characters. It is containing the, 1 second. Okay, sorry, our genetic material, okay, we call them as chromosomes. Okay, if you see the structure of chromosomes, chromosome made up of with all a collection of nucleotides, am I right? Pyridine, purine, bases, all those, am I right? We call it as a chain of chemical data. In the form of a data, our ancestors' information is being located over here. So in order to transfer this while cell division, what happens? Okay, look at here. These chromosomes, the end of the chromosomes, okay, tightly packed with this is also a sequence again of a nucleotides that is called as telomeres. Look at here. Telomeres provide a critical protection for chromosomes during the cell division. What does it mean here is, you imagine your shoe laces. Okay, if you take one lace in your hand, the ends of a shoelace has tightened with a steel caps. Am I right? Steel or a plastic cap. That is an aglet. What is the purpose of the having aglets in a shoelace? If you once you remove that steel part of it, what happens? It will be unwavered. Yes or no? It comes out as a layers, your shoelace. That is why, to prevent this, the ends are being tightly packed with a plastic or a steel material. We call them as an aglets. Same in a similar way, telomere acts as an aglets to your chromosomes. If telomere get erodes away, what happens? Your entire genetic material, chromosomes, will be degraded as an layers. It comes out as all the sequence, your hereditary information gets eroded away. Yes or no? This is nothing but a DNA material. Am I right? In order to synthesize the next generation of the new cells, it means there is no information for to synthesize new cells. If there is no information, cell division is suddenly get terminated, stopped away. Cell death happens. So number of cells will not be getting increased in our body. That's why this phenomena in every cell of our body, if it happens, gone are the case. We don't live for a long time, respective cells. That's why we die. That's what aging happens because of this reason. So what happens here is, remember, naturally, in order to maintain the normal amount of, what happens here is, during the cell division, always there is a tendency of, because cell division is happening not one time or twice or thrice, it keeps on happening thousands of times. During sequence continuous cell multiplication, okay, because they're sharing the genetic material, what happens? Little by little, this telomere is getting erodes away, degrades away, shortens away. Remember, that's why naturally our body has an enzyme that is called as telomerase. What it does is, whenever its size get shortens, remember, telomere gets shortens away, it keeps on adding the telomeres, okay, and maintains the integrity of its structure. That is the duty of this enzyme, okay? Like this, look at here, it is shortened away. That dotted one you see here, if this is a chromosome, this is an aglet. In the beginning, you see here, isn't you have got a normal amount of telomere. As the cell division progresses continuously for a long time, its size getting reduced away. So whenever there is a imbalance in the telomere concentration, aglets will be degraded, shortened, then your genetic sequence will get degrades away and cell death happens. That's why telomerase is the enzyme. It keeps balances the amount of telomeres. Okay, that's why healthily, it keeps on maintaining the normal cell division. That's why we never suffer with any lifestyle diseases. Okay, this is proven by her with an experimental evidence. You have that in the internet, most information about this. If you want, you can read. Being a chemist, beyond which I cannot speak about this. Okay. Then one question in my point is, how come when telomerase is endogenously present within the body, isn't? Why not it is our body can able to maintain abundantly the concentration of telomerase? Our body has the ability to maintain production of telomerase. It is not externally taken. Remember, you don't get here. It is there, but our lifestyle suppresses the formation of telomerase. Okay, stress suppresses, decreases the production of telomerase. When it decreases the production of telomerase, obviously you could able to suffer this loss of these aglets. That's why cell division, aging occurs, cell dies abruptly, then we are inviting the death at the early age. Second Nobel Prize. That's why here what her observation is, if you practice the yoga, okay, continuously for at least 3 months, 15 minutes per day, what happens is telomerase enzyme is be activated. It is stimulated by 43%. That's why when telomerase enzyme is got activated, your telomere structure will be, integrity of the structure will be maintained as it is, and you will enjoy the normal health, normal aging of the, okay? That is how her wonderful research, evidence-based experience she could able to put forward. And one more in 2016, remember, we do fasting, yes or no? It is our very, very treasure of our Indian culture during Ekadasi or during the Ramjan, or there are during the festivals, Sivaratri, of all the, in all the religions, they have the habit of practicing the fasting. What does it mean by fasting? We all think that we do fasting in order to fulfill all our desires. We never thought of our health benefit wise. Very important here is, when you are on fasting, you got an immense amount of the benefits. Okay, that is what he has proven. He named in a different way, intermittent fasting, he said. Okay, he received the Nobel Prize. He is the Japanese scientist, by only working on the fasting. He has taken this, what is meant by fasting from the India, I think, this word given him Nobel Prize, you imagine, okay? And he said, eat in a window period of 8 to 9 hours, within 8 to 9 hours. Say, for example, if I take the breakfast at 9 o'clock in the morning, then have a simple lunch in the afternoon, and finish your dinner by 6 p.m. Okay, so if you finish it by 6 p.m., next is from 6 p.m. to the next day 9 o'clock. How much hours it is? Almost 14 to 15 hours. Yes or no? From 12 to 16 hours, if you give the gap for your eating habits, okay, what happens? He said, your old cells, which are responsible for your digestion, will die away automatically. Self-cannibalism, it is called as, okay? They die automatically in the body. When they die, what happens here is, they releases all their components into the blood, yes or no? And our body reuses those. We call it as a recycling, yes or no? Recycling it is. They undergo recycling and they construct the new cells, which are important for the next digestion. This is the beauty of our own immune system. Remember, very important this is, okay? So your physical body, health by fasting, your mental body by yoga and meditation for 15 minutes. Can't we spare 15 minutes per day? We spare so much amount of for gossiping, for wastage of the time. We do not know, 9 hours we speak. 1/3 of our life is we will be in the sleeping, but psychologically it is a psychological death. Sleeping means, because we forget when we sleep. If you are aware of awareness, increase your awareness on ourselves mentally. Both they secured the Nobel Prize, you see. So it means physically and mentally you will be all right. These two Nobel Prizes are saying. That's why, what is your health definition from the your WHO, World Health Organization? They also same, yes or no? That is why those are all added in the WHO. These are all the treasure of our Indian origin. But ignorance, we are adapted to the Western culture of living, eating the junk foods, pizzas, birthdays, isn't it? All these invited the troubles, I tell you. They are taking away the small 3-inch tongue, making us culprit for the taste. We are trying to fulfill the aspirations of the tongue. That is why you are prone to receive obesity. You know, no? Obesity is the absolute unconscious eating of the foodstuffs. Am I right? Yes. That's why Westerners see the yoga now, after looking at all these benefits, they defined wonderfully. A doctor said this. I saw in the Time magazine, this is, when I was going through about the yoga in the Time magazine, I saw this wonderful quotation from an American doctor. They say, eastern part of the world, okay, the practices from the eastern part of the world, like India, China, they have a same like yoga, Zen practices, Zen masters they call them. They treat the person as a whole, both physically and mentally. But we, the Western Americans, we treat only the disease. Stress means I will give anti-stress drugs. I don't care about where it is originated. Yes or no? But we see the root cause for that, and we treat the root. That is why the Ayush guidelines has come now. India has given the Ayush guidelines. Everybody knows this. Ayush is the Indian system of practicing, medical system of practices. Am I right? That has been arised because even Americans said this. Your practices are the best. Please keep maintain the integrity of those medicines. That's why now it has been projected as the best practice, and all clinical research is also happening on the Ayush guidelines. And one more very important, not just because I'm proud of my Indian country, because you and me, we are not saying. The foreigners are saying about your country, my mother country. What is this? The Martin Luther King is the spiritual saint of America. Okay, we can say spiritual saint, Christian saint, Martin Luther King Jr. Once Jawaharlal Nehru invited him to visit India. On his request, he once came to India. When he landed in Mumbai, the journalist asked him, "How do you look your visit to India?" They say, he said beautifully. I don't know what he made him to quote this. It has got a larger meaning, although it is a 2-sentence word. Isn't it? To other countries, I will go as a tourist, but to India, I always go as a pilgrim. I come as a pilgrim. You can see the sanctifying nature of this land. Okay, just in order to put forward that not to just too much attach to the Western concepts. Okay, what our elders made us to believe, if we keep practice and if you live happily with love and affection, that is nothing but anybody will die. Okay, and if we leave this country, this earth, it will be a salvation. Okay, that's why yoga became so popular by taking into the consideration United Nations organization. You know this, everybody, international body it is, which monitors all the countries in the world. They declared yoga International Day of Yoga on June, every 21st June. Okay, since we have been 2015, we have been doing this. Almost 200 countries, nearly 200 billion people are practicing the yoga, and the number is going day by day. Okay, in USA, I told you in the beginning, it is a $1 billion in 2020. Okay, and it is keep on moving. Okay, increasing the number, nearly 6 crores of population out of 35 crores they are, and the number is becoming increasing. Okay, and most of 37% of them is young adults. This is what it is. I saw in one literature from, I think from the Time magazine, I have taken this. Okay, the number is day by day getting increasing, the practicing of the yoga. But how about in India? We never. Okay, we go for other, because we don't want. I don't want my homemade food. I always get the taste of neighbor house food. That is how it became now. We became like this. That's why we forgotten the yoga. This is the only small attempt to realize all of you the importance of the yoga, and just keep reminding you that you should practice. Okay, across the world also, I just go fast because the time is coming up. Even across the world, this statistics says that, look at here in the Japan, it is, they translated into their own language, our Ayurveda, yoga, everything. Okay, and they are practicing it. Very important, this is. Okay, this is our publications which are coming up. As you only believe the publications, not the oral route. That's why oral publications we don't believe. We believe only in terms of research papers. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, if you, everybody knows this, being we are Indians, but if you are not aware, the knowledge of its history also very important. 3,000 years ago, a saint known as Patanjali Yoga Maharshi, he invented. Okay, he given the guidelines. Let me put forward like this, like ICH guidelines and FDA guidelines you have for your drug approval. Here we have a guidelines for the yoga. He has written the guidelines, yoga guidelines. We call it as in the Sanskrit. Okay, I don't define here the yoga. You try to experience after practicing for 3 months. Okay, if I put, then if I'm saying reunion with God, you means you are taking a particular God and you are submerging. No. Okay. Remember, God means cosmic world. The one which is not visible. We don't see in a one God. Okay. That is physically we decorated him and we put it in a temple because the beginner needs little practice. Say, for example, when I am learning alphabeticals, my teacher gives me to write 10 times because I am the beginner. How difficult it to learn alphabeticals, simple English alphabeticals. Like also, in the beginning, spiritual practice is a hell of a job. But when you are used to it with an interest, you need not to go to the temple once you are, as long as you are looking the God in the temples, it means you are the beginner. For a beginner, it is required, undoubtedly. But once you know that God is within me, you don't require. Very important. Like, should I study A for apple, B for bat now in the B format? Yes or no? That is how. You are now, you can construct by using the learned of alphabeticals into words to sentences. Like you can master the English and so on. Here also the same. Okay. For the beginner, a temple is always important. But just because I am aware, I should not forget the temples. That's why we keep on doing our regular religious rituals. Very important. Okay. So reunion with God, we call it as yoga. That is what in a simple way he called this as. Okay. Beyond which I do not want to discuss because it takes up the time you will feel bored if I keep taking the examples. So here, overall, yoga in an English terminologies, it means whatever the noise which is coming from your mind. Okay, there is so much noise. Suppose if noise is coming between now you are hearing the lecture. If there is somewhere noise, is it audible? No, it is not audible. Yes or no? That is how you silence the noises. When you silence the noise, my voice, you are listening with a clarity. So as here also, because your mind is on absolute with sounds. Sounds means they are originated because of your collected data. You just silence your mind. You will listen to the real voice of the God. God becomes a slaver to you. I tell you, this is what, make a noise in your mind silent. That is what the yoga. You don't, beyond this, don't think of now as a beginner. If someone says, let us go to the forest and sit, use the saffron class, this is absolutely stupidity. Not now. For a beginner, don't worry. You enjoy your Raymond shootings wearing Liberty. Even I do the same. That's what I'm saying. I decorate my body. There is a caption for the Raymond. Yes or no? A complete man you become when we wear Raymond shirts, Raymond clothes. So as you will become a complete man, both physical and mentally, when you install the yoga software in your body. That is what this is. I don't say in the Sanskrit. Yoga chitta vritti nirodha, it is called as. When you silence your mind, that is nothing but yoga, he says. How to silence? Sit for 15 minutes. That's what the Nobel laureate said. I'm not saying about my spiritual aspirants. Okay. Nobel laureate said, you sit silently for 15 minutes and observe the activities from your mind. That is yoga. Whether you begin like this, after 3 months, you see its benefit. Yes or no? When I try to learn my car driving, 4-wheelers, I need a tutor. I go to a driving school, for 1 month or 2 months by paying 3,000 rupees. Then how about to learn the art of my mind? We do not know, first of all, our mind is there or not. Yes or no? So you need a small practice. That's why my humble request for my younger generation teachers, take this as a prime in your life. No more the late it is now. It is too early for you also. If you realize, then you see after 3 months how you master the your surroundings. Okay. So here, the base of yoga. Yoga means, say for example, we are all doing the job. We are not appointed by either principal or your HOD or a KLU society or Manipal University. We are appointed by the God. We are the servants of the Almighty. We should think in this way. Okay. Only they are the media. If I receive a letter, say for example, a postman delivered a letter to me, does it mean that a postman has written? No, I received from my parents. In the similar way, okay, we are all appointed by the Almighty. Our real evaluator is the Almighty. That is the essence of this Karma Yoga. Okay, I put forward like this. That's why we're all by actions. Nishkama Karma, it is called as selfless. How much I get from my activity, I should not care about. God knows how much to give, what to give, when to give. He will decide. You keep doing your activity, he says, in the Karma Yoga. Okay? Means we are as good as like saints. Saints in the city. Yes or no? You don't go to the forest. You enjoy your car. You enjoy your comforts, physical comforts. Very important this is. Along with enjoy the job according to the guidelines issued by the God. That is what in Bhagavad Gita said. Yes or no? Jnana Yoga you have. Karma Yoga you have. 65% of the population will come under this yoga practice. Okay. Second people are there. Some achieve the yoga practice by absolute surrender to the God, called as Bhakti Yoga. Okay. Mirabai, Sant Mirabai. Then you have MS Subbalakshmi of our generation. Okay. They all they surrendered. They chant the names of the God and they enjoyed the liberation from the worldly lives. That is the beauty of Bhakti Yoga. That is also Jnana Yoga. Our ignorance is eradicated by feeding to the mind an appropriate knowledge. That is what Jnana Yoga. You might have seen in Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna was standing on his knees before the Krishna. That you might have seen that display of anywhere. Am I right? That photo has been displayed on the walls. What does it mean? That image, you might have seen him. Lord Krishna, when he was on grief, Arjuna, because he doesn't know whether to do, I am against my own relatives and I'm fighting the battle. When he was under own grief, what is the hell of this job when I'm killing my own family members? He said, Lord Krishna, counsel him with an appropriate knowledge. So if you receive an appropriate knowledge from your teachers, it is Jnana Yoga. Okay. Then one more, Raja Yoga. Raja Yoga means by practicing the guidelines issued by the Patanjali. Officially, it is known as Raja Yoga. So all these four all equally benefit. All are benefitable equally. Okay. So I just go, what are all his guidelines? He issued the guidelines in 8th way. In 8th, we call it as Ashtanga Yoga. Ashta means 8. Okay. Anga means limbs, we call it as. Okay. 8 folds. 8 kind of any guidelines are there. Okay. So look at first 4, very important. First 4 makes you physically, very important, physically healthy, and makes you to sit for 15 minutes. You require, na? We cannot sit for 5 minutes if I ask you, if you ask me to sit on the floor, isn't it not? So because body becomes healthy and because you have a normal supply amount of oxygen, you can able to say, you sit for 15 minutes. Once you sit, next you have a bridge for the next meditation. What is that bridge? It is called as sensual control, sense organs controlling. Why to control sense organs? Remember, your sense organs, now you left outer side. Yes or no? They're all going away. They are roaming away outside. And they're taking the pictures of the external world, and they are sending the data, which is not as a junk. I tell you, junk files you get now in the laptop in the same fashion. So, because as long as your sensual organs are roaming outside, they always makes you uncomfortable. They bring always suffering. Very important. That's why pratyahara means you make them to direct from outside to inside. Directing, taking this outside roaming sensual organs to inner side, means within you. Okay, so like tortoise, it takes away its limbs, okay, when you touch it. In the similar fashion, when your sense organs are within you, then it becomes an easy process for the next 8 guidelines. These 3 guidelines known as dharana, dhyana and samadhi, these 3 are called as progressive stages of meditation, concentration. This is the beginning, concentration. This is the medium, dhyana. Samadhi means, don't see that you will be submerged in the somewhere. Please remember, this word is, everybody misinterprets. It is nothing but in English, blissful state. Isn't it? Blissfully. Nothing the external world will stimulate, will harm you. Very important. That is the state it is called it as. Okay, if someone, something happens, unwanted things, surroundings to you, you never care. If something joyfully, excessively, you never care. You will get the state of the mind where you looks as it is. That is called as samadhi state. Okay, in this state, if you are there, you are living so happily. Okay, dharana and dhyana, in these 2 states only, you can see the lot of changes within us, both consciously, physically and consciously. You will become very, very perfect. Okay, so inside the first guideline is yama. Am I right? In brief, if you put what is meant by yama, there are 5 sub principles again here. The things you should not do it in the society, they are called as yama. What you should not do here, those we call them as ethical values or moral values. You must be always non-violent. You should not harm surroundings. Ahimsa, we call it as purity of your speech. Okay. Then non-stealing, asteya. Physically, thefting means it is not a thefting. We will forget. Even Lord Krishna was a thief because he used to take the butter from the neighbor homes. Isn't it? That is not a thefting. Mentally also. Yes or no? Very important this is. Mentally, even if you, it is called as a thief. That's why I don't go in detail. If you learn, if you read, you will get a lot of information. Okay? Non-stealing, brahmacharya. Just because unmarried people are not called as brahmacharyas. Brahman means ultimate, the cosmic world. Isn't it? With that, if you are speaking to that, charya means speaking to him. That is called as brahmacharya. Brahman means ultimate energy, cosmic energy. It means your mind is filled with cosmic energy. Energy moderation. You will get a lot of energy. Isn't it? That's why it is called as mindfulness. Isn't it? So brahmacharya, that is known as. Then aparigraha, non-possessiveness. Freedom from your wanting more and more and more and more. I don't say what is more and more. You decide. Okay. The second guidelines of the Patanjali was niyama. It's a Sanskrit word again. In English terms, things which you should do it. Previous one is which are not to be done, which you should do it now. What are those? You must always be clean, both internally and externally. It means both your physical body and mental body. Isn't saucha means purity. Then santosha. You should have a contentment. whatever you have, the liabilities, you must satisfy. Never ever try to compare with someone and try to live. That always brings the dukkha. Very important. That's why santosha and dukkha, it's in a synonymous and acronym words. That is, be always content in your life. Self-discipline. Train your senses to be self-disciplined. Self-study. Once in a while, you should inquire, who am I? Who am I? I am a Vijay Bhaskar. I am a professor. No. Your duty is a professor. Your body name is a professor. You are not the body. You are not the consciousness. Then what are you? You try to inquire the ultimate end game of yours. That is called as Swa Adhyaya. Okay? Self-inquiry, this is known as. By Satsangatve Nisangatvam, Nisangatve Nirmohatvam, Nirmohatve Nischalatatvam, Nischalatatve Jivan Muktihi. Who said this is? One of the finest ever born on this earth. Adi Shankaracharya said this. Okay? So have satsanga, meeting with your teachers or your fellow friends and discuss about what you are. Very, very, very important this is. Okay? Swa Adhyaya. This is what called as. Then Ishvara Pranidhana. Surrendering. It means don't take it any Hindu words. These are all Sanskrit words. I'm telling you, surrender to your own respective almighties. Okay? Absolute surrenderness. Once if I surrender, it means he takes care of me. I take care of my child. Say, for example, if I say, I'm absolutely responsible for my child care. Yes or no? In the similar fashion, we are the children of Almighty. He takes care of us when we surrender. Okay? I think time is getting up. I put forward. Asanas means these physical postures, everybody knows. This will definitely, you are going gym. If you go to gym, you know, because it's a mechanical, machine oriented, you will suffer with joint pains and something else, back pains and so on. Just practice this kind. At home, there is no mission you require. Folding of your body, twisting and turnings of your body wonderfully enhances. Stretching gives all the tissues of our body get normalized in their function. Absolutely superb, you can see. Don't do for hours together. Do it for 15 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes, these asanas, and 15 to 20 minutes, your meditation makes you absolutely, isn't it? You just learn from this art from any teacher, from a yoga teacher, and for sitting in a certain position, definitely you will enjoy the health. Okay? Then breath control, I saw. Okay? Breath control, you don't think about...
Sir, sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
You have another 20 minutes. So we are very much enjoying it, and we are getting very, good comments about the program. So please continue, sir. Not in hurry.
Yeah. So here, my question is, one second. So, breath control means what? We are not aware of our own breathing, which we are taking through our nasal. Yes or no? We are not aware. Simply we are going. Unconsciously we are breathing. But here pranayama means you are consciously observing your breathing. Please remember, very important this is. Unconsciously, I don't give the concentration on, let it be this way. Yes or no? Just close your nostrils for 1 minute. Then you see what importance it has. Yes or no? That is what. Now you are doing consciously. You are increasing the oxygen consumption. You are breathing means what? You are taking the air into the body. Air has the composition of oxygen. 15 to 20% you have an oxygen. Oxygen is important. Each and every cell of our body must receive adequate amount of oxygen for its normal health. Remember, very important. Don't think about yoga means hi-fi things. I will become a saint. I may leave my family. I may leave my wife and children. Absolutely stupidity. Very important. You are doing yoga, meaning you are supplying the oxygen to your body. Okay, if you don't supply, if you don't fill your tanker, petrol tank in your car, will it goes? Same fashion here also. You are filling. Not only the food is required, you are eating much because your tongue is aspiring. But at the same time, you are not burning. What happens if you don't burn? It is getting settling away in your storage houses. Okay, your I don't want to say, everybody knows this. Okay, so that's the reason it needs to be get burned away. How to burn? You want to supply oxygen. How will you supply oxygen? By walking or by doing little exercises. Take the exercises in the form of yogasanas. By simple folding for 15 minutes, you see the changes. How wonderful this is. Breathe control pranayama means you are inhaling the air. Means you are inhaling oxygen. Let us put in physiological terminologies like this. If you inhale oxygen, the more you receive the oxygen, the better your health cells. Your cells will be in healthy manner. That is what it is being put forward. Okay, that's what about pranayama. Okay. Next, fresh oxygen reached by. Then Satyahara, I just now said, your sensual organs are just away. This is also unconsciously, I tell you. Isn't mind becoming a practice? Always roaming outside. Just take the control of them. Very important. Like when horse riding, if you have a control on horse, okay, it will listen to you. If you don't control, then you can imagine the horse riding becomes hell of a job. Same here also. Here also the same. You take the case, you take the control of your sense organs. Never allow outside roaming. Then they listen to you. Very important. That is what all about this is. This is initial stage of mental concentration. We don't focus. Okay, we do not, never. Can you able to sit for 5 minutes without touching your smartphone or TV or something else? No. Yes or no? We derive those unless you state of being alone. Okay, it's a wonderful. I tell you, once in a while you practice this. Okay, sit in somewhere in a closed. No anybody for 10 or 15 minutes. Okay, you can see, don't touch your smartphone or your TV switch on or no noise, nothing else. You see how difficult it is. Okay, it means now you get the habit of sitting alone, enjoying being aloneness gives you immense pleasure. No, it gives a lot of energy. I never say I cannot put forward for you. So many examples are there, but I tell you only in words I can tell you because we have limited amount of the time here. Okay, so that this is the practice. Look at here, this gentleman, an Australian, once he came to India just to see, and he visited some places, pilgrimages in India. Then he settled in India. He wrote books on all the Yoga Sutras, Patanjali Sutras. He learned, he practiced. Now he's the wonderful. He's in Australia. He's spreading the message. Okay, Gregor Mahle. You can see in the Google. Okay, about his contributions. He written wonderfully about this dharana. On each sutra, he has written the book. I tell you. Okay. Then dhyana means is the next stage of your meditation. Okay, you are absolutely making your mind the calmness and tranquility. This is the next stage at which your mind is already achieved something. Okay, absolutely stabilized, unstable to stable. Dharana means it is a beginning. It is stabilized already. and dhyana. Samadhi means blissful state. In this state, if you are there, none can be, no agitation of the external can able to disturb you. Okay, these are all finally. We saw the poisonous chemicals. We also have happy chemicals. When you practice the yoga and meditation, imagine these are all the chemicals which keeps you happy. These are also measured, and you know this. Dopamine, your endorphins. It is an endogenous morphine. You know the morphine effects, external morphine. This is a peptide in nature released in the brain. Okay, you got the 3 endorphins, enkephalins, endorphins, and dynorphins. They are peptides. Their release gives absolutely blissful state. Okay, that's why keep, as a pharmacist, I'm saying, keep releasing adequate levels of all these always. Okay, to make sure in a healthy and effective manner. Okay, so overall yoga, we can put it, if you are happy at body level, it is called as an health. If you are happy at mind level, we call it as peace and joy. If you are happy, pleasant at the emotions, called as love and compassion, you develop the love. Okay, then if your life energies are being stable, then it is called as an absolute blissful and ecstasy. You know the ecstasy, am I right? The most toughest job, people say, they becoming American president or something else, but I don't say this. Simple is, it is so easy, but in the beginning they say it is a tough. Okay, silencing or calming the mind. Silencing or calming the mind by simple mastering, it is a tough job, but it is very easy when you learn by yoga. So yoga practice makes your mind absolutely stable. Please read all of you this book. Okay, The Secret. It is written by an Australian author, Rhonda Byrne. Super. In this one chapter is there that is called as Secret Health. Beautiful. I'm literally stunned when I read this. Okay, happier thoughts lead to essentially a happier, healthier body. Negative thoughts and stress have been shown to seriously degrade the body. She narrated all these with examples. Even cancer is eradicated. You see, you please read it. This is downloadable. You can okay, read this, all of you. Then you can change your life and you can heal yourself. See how beautiful. We don't need doctors. Doctor needs, if a commercial doctor is there, he will definitely exploit you. Okay, but remember, the true doctor is your own self. Give the best knowledge to your own self, automatically it cures all your diseases. Okay, finally, install the yoga as a software into your life. Take over, Pasha.
We lost the audio in the last slide, sir.
Okay. Now you got it?
Yeah. Now we are able to hear you. So thank you, sir. Thank you very much. During your session, I have received a lot of appreciation from our participants.
Okay.
So some of it you can see in the chat box. Priyanka Goswami, madam says that it was a very interesting session and request the speaker to give us the presentation and presentation for learning and understanding yoga.
Yeah.
And Sri Prabhu, she also appreciates nicely explained yoga in a scientific and simple way. That is what even I want to say that when our own fraternity explains such things, it becomes more easier for us to understand and inculcate and imbibe into our life. And the session was so nicely explained and so nicely taken. It will make our day more easier in the coming sessions.
Now,
So-
someone quoted 1 minute, Pasha, if I'm not
Yes, yes,
disturbing
yes.
you. Someone written in the chat box how to practice all these, understand the yoga. I must tell you, there are at your places, there are some teachers. You follow the yoga teachers, or in the YouTube, you can see there are so many wonderful teachers. Their videos are available in the YouTube. Buy a iPad. Don't hesitate in buying iPad. In the YouTube, you can see wonderfully listen to them. Okay, that makes you definitely the practice. Okay, you understand. And if you just for 3 months, if you are used to it, like how a child learns the alphabeticals in the beginning, so struggle, you will have to impose on the child. In the similar way, if you for 3 months, you will master in the 4th month, I tell you. Okay, that's what it happens. Thank you. Yeah, please continue.
Yeah, from the participants, anyone would like to speak? Priyanka, madam, would you like to say something?
Hello, good morning to all. And actually, this session was very interesting. Like, you know, our life is so stressful these days. So if we inculcate these principles in our day-to-day life, it would be great. And this is like, you know, if we understand today, but then we have to again and again study that. Otherwise, we'll forget. So I asked, like, you know, excellent presentation, sir. Thank you very much. And KLE team also, I would extend my thanks to arrange such kind of lecture. Thank you.
Thank you.
May I
madam.
know your introduction, madam? Your
Sir, this is Dr. Priyanka Goswami. I'm Associate Professor, HK College of Pharmacy, Mumbai.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank
Nice.
you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Instead of presentation, we'll share the links, madam, of all the sessions, the video links. Maybe you can download and you can
Yeah.
keep on watching it. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Anyone else would like to share their views among the delegates? Yes, Mamta, madam.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. This is Mamta Venna from VES College of Pharmacy, Assistant Professor from Mumbai. I would really like to thank Sir for the wonderful session, and you have articulated very well the nuances as well. And it was not just explaining the poses or something. You have given quite a bit of scientific backup to it and made it very relatable to the day-to-day life, and also told us how we can spend some few minutes of our day and have the benefits of it. So thank you for the wonderful, interesting session. And also, I would like to thank the adult team as well as KLE group of colleges for initiating this session in the FDP. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you.
Abhijit, would like to add anything? Abhijit Puri. Okay. So we come to an end of this
Thank-
session.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you very much.
Yes. Sir. I would like to request Fatima madam to say a few words.
Good morning to all. So good morning.
Good morning, madam.
It was really very interesting session to hear from you for the second time.
Yeah.
I was there for the whole session almost because of one of my class was there. I just finished and I came. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. It's very essential to constantly release the four, you can call happy hormones in us, so that we can maintain our health. And as ma'am told, Priyanka ma'am told, we are undergoing a lot of stress. Now teaching has not become that easy. So a lot of stress is there, a lot of other activities will be going on. So this yoga will find us a way to come across our stress and make us feel happy and have a very pleasant life. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you, all of you, for organizing committee. Finally, yeah.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to request Sakki madam to conclude the session.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Vijay Bhaskar, sir, for such a wonderful presentation, for explaining yoga in a simple and scientific way, and also for enlightening us with the importance of yoga and fasting for healthy and quality life. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Shall I leave? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Very much. Thank you so kind of you. Thank you.
Yeah, dear delegates, we'll meet again at 11:15 for the next session. That is 8th session, where there is a reshuffling of the speaker. The speaker for this 8th session at 11:30 is Dr. Harsha Karakwal, a very eminent speaker, Director, MET University of Phytochemistry and Phytomedicine, MET University, Noida. Our topic is challenges and opportunities in natural drug and insight. So I request everybody to be on time. 11:15, please join. Thank you.